Vietnam's War for Independence. From colony to conflict, Vietnam's journey to independence is a saga of resilience. Shifting from a localized colonial struggle to a central front in the global Cold War. In the late 19th century, France consolidated its power over French Indochina, a region comprising modern-day Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. The colonial administration prioritized economic extraction, transforming traditional Vietnamese life to serve the industrial needs of a distant European power. Peasants faced crushing taxes and worked in grueling conditions on rice plantations, while their political voices were systematically suppressed. At the center of the growing resistance was Ho Chi Minh, a scholar and revolutionary who sought a path to national sovereignty. Inspired by both nationalist sentiment and Marxist-Leninist ideology, Ho Chi Minh organized the Viet Minh to challenge foreign occupation. World War II fundamentally altered the landscape. When Japan occupied Indochina, the French colonial grip began to slip. The power vacuum left by Japan's surrender in 1945 gave the Viet Minh a historic opportunity to seize control. On September 2, 1945, Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam's independence, even quoting the American Declaration of Independence to appeal for global support. However, the French were not willing to relinquish their colony. They returned with military force, sparking the First Indochina War. The conflict was asymmetrical. A modern European army faced a determined guerrilla force that utilized the dense Vietnamese jungle. Viet Minh soldiers lived among the peasantry, building a network of support that proved impossible for the French to dismantle. The turning point came in 1954 at a remote valley called Dien Bien Phu, where the French sought to lure the Viet Minh into an open battle. In a feat of incredible logistics, the Viet Minh hauled heavy artillery up the mountainsides, surrounding the French garrison below. The siege lasted 55 days. Under constant bombardment and with no hope of reinforcement, the French forces were overwhelmed. The fall of Dien Bien Phu marked the end of French colonial rule in Indochina and shocked the Western world. The 1954 Geneva Accords temporarily divided Vietnam at the 17th parallel, creating a communist north and a Western-aligned south. What began as a war for national independence was now being absorbed into the ideological vacuum of the Cold War. This division was meant to be temporary, but it set the stage for a much larger conflict involving global superpowers. For AP World History, remember the pattern. Colonial exploitation leads to nationalism, which thrives during the chaos of global war. Vietnam's story reminds us that winning independence is often just the beginning of a new phase of struggle. Thank you for exploring this pivotal era. History is not just about the past, but how it shapes our present.